It wasn't supposed to be a full year. It was just a semester at first, but I was like, I can't leave yet. I have to stay.
This is Sofia Manega. She is a senior marketing major with a minor in freelance and entrepreneurship at University of St. Thomas in Houston. Her year-long study abroad experience was in Barcelona, Spain.
Well, I came in as a transfer student. I have lived in this neighborhood my whole life, so I've been very aware of campus and school here. I wasn't very sure about going to college in another state just because COVID had hit. And then kind of when everything cleared up, I was like, let me try this. It's near my house. It's a cute campus. I know it well. And I ended up really liking it. So I was very, very happy. I did 1 year here, and then I did the 2 semesters abroad in Barcelona, Spain at a university called Abat Oliba. I have 2 foreign parents, and the goal was to live abroad at one point. I'm a European citizen, and so I figured that if this was a way to kind of get the chance to live there before actually living there. My aunt married a Catalan man, and so she has lived there for 30 years, and my cousins are there, and I've been there many times, and I just adore the city. But of course, like living there and vacationing there are 2 very different things. So I wanted to experience living there long term, so I just decided to, and luckily enough, there was a school there. Well, I am very shy. And so I was excited to kind of come out of my shell in a completely different place. And the way that I grew up, I'm very comfortable with the culture already. And I noticed that compared to my life here, I was very, very comfortable over there. So I kind of felt like I fit right in. I didn't have any like weird homesickness or any moments where I was like, oh my God, I shouldn't have come here. But I did have a moment before leaving that I was like, oh my God, am I actually gonna go? Because I've left before, but being gone for so long was, I guess, a little scarier. The classes are definitely longer. It's not very lecture-based, so I would have a class that was like 2.5 hours long, and part of it would be lecture, and then part of it would be like doing stuff in class, which kind of reminded me of high school. But at the same time, I feel like I was able to retain things more, because then you actively do it right after you learned it. And I had this professor, and I really, really liked her. The way that she taught just sat with me perfectly, so I was able to do a lot of stuff in class. And I also noticed that it was more project-based. The more like assignments and things, like I think throughout the whole year I took 2 tests maybe. So that was very different. I feel like I adapted to that better because I'm a very visual creative person, so I like to kind of show what I learned instead of just telling it, I guess. Yeah, I took a few in English. I took a Catalan class, which is obviously the language of Catalonia, which I've heard growing up, so I was very good at it and I really liked the language. And then I took a few in Spanish and back and forth, so it was really interesting to learn completely different. I took a corporate finance class, and all of the totals were all in like euros, and the tax was different. I'm like, okay, this I don't know, but the language I got. But it was interesting to see how it all translated through different countries. All of the friends I made, I think out of the whole year, 1 of them was an American. But I think everyone else, they were French, Romanian, Spanish, Italian, and those are just cultures I'm very comfortable with. So it was very, very easy for me to kind of spread out in that sense. So I was really happy. I made a lot of friends. Growing up, my parents owned their own company, so they were able to we had the family dinner, we had the time together, and as I got older and my parents split up and I started working, my sister started working, those family dinners were never happening. And over there, every night, I was able to go to my aunt's house for dinner and have that time with them, which is something I feel like I never get to do here. Like even with my father, lives here now, but the way that we work, I see him maybe once a week, not maybe once every 2 weeks. So having that prioritizing time with family and your people in your life, I really like that part. I love walking. I grew up in this, like I said, in this neighborhood. I was able to walk everywhere, to school, to my mom's job, my dad's office. I could walk to where I work now. I mean, it's a little far for Houston, but I could walk. So I've been in like a 5-mile radius of everything I've needed my whole life. So being able to just walk out the door without a car, get on the subway, whatever I needed to do was amazing, and I love it so much. I wasn't supposed to be a full year. It was just a semester at first, but I was like, I can't leave yet. I have to stay. And of course, my family being there was very helpful, and I really enjoyed having them there. Once the weather got warm, we were on the beach a lot because I was a 15-minute walk from the beach. We would play volleyball, we would hang out, drink sangrias, like meet people. And it's so nice because there's so many Erasmus students or international students, and then so many international people that you make friends so easily. Everyone is so open to make friends because they're all from other places. Those are my favorite things, just hanging out like at other people's apartments, at a random little bar in one of the streets. It's just like the culture of sitting there and being in the present with people that you love, like that. It was just so nice. Everyone was just aware and they were just living life in the moment. And I've experienced that before, but I feel like it was more eye-opening, I guess, over there. Because we would also do other things, like there was a lot of museums and gardens and parks, so I would love to go with my family. We would go to different architectural buildings. My aunt's an architect, so she knows everything about every building in the city. And so we'd go and draw buildings, draw plants. My cousin was taking a gardening class, so she would show me every plant and show me all the Latin names of every single plant that she can see. And so there was just things like that you would do. And the easy thing is that you could stop quickly on your way home. Like on the way home from my uni, I would pass by the Picasso Museum, and I could just go in for 5 minutes and look at the museum if it was free, like on Thursdays or whatever day it was. So it was just very easy to like get things done. Like you don't have to stop, park your car, go in. You need to stop at the pharmacy, walk in, grab it, pay, and you leave. Like it just felt so seamless to me, like being over there. So I was really happy with that. Coming back, it was kind of sad just because I was coming home to my family, which is fine, and my best friend, but having that like daily social outing, not having that kind of flipped me out, like the when I just got back. So I felt unsocialized when I returned. I've always kind of known deep down that I was not gonna stay in the States. My father's from Milan, and I've always wanted to experience living there. My Italian is not as good as my Spanish, so I would have to pick up on that. But I would definitely love to live in other countries. Like I made a really good friend, she was French, and I went to Nice, where she's from, and it was so beautiful. I mean, of course they're like, oh, work where you, or live where you want a vacation and everything is fine. But definitely either Italy, France, Spain. I would definitely say just to do it because everything just seems scary up front. You get those nerves because coming here, I didn't know what to expect, but of course now I'm fine. You just have to push through that one mental block that's telling you, oh, maybe I shouldn't, or maybe I should wait or do it a different way. I would just say to do it because it's absolutely life-changing. And I guess you'll be scared, you'll be homesick in the beginning, but the second you make that first friend, find that one cafe you like to hang out in, meet that one teacher, it's gonna change everything, and it's 100% worth it.